Success isn't reserved for the smartest or the richest. It belongs to those who refuse to take no for an answer. But what if your million-dollar idea came from cutting up pantyhose? And what if rejection was actually the best thing that ever happened to you? Tonight, we're diving into the unexpected path of Sara Blakely, the woman who turned $5,000 and a DIY fashion hack into a billion-dollar empire. Get ready to rethink failure, rejection, and what it really takes to win. Sara Blakely's path to success is the kind of story that makes you rethink everything you thought you knew about entrepreneurship. She didn't have an MBA, a trust fund, or even a business plan. What she did have was a frustrating wardrobe malfunction and the audacity to turn it into a billion-dollar company. Before she was the queen of shapewear, she was just a young woman figuring out life. She wanted to be a lawyer, but after failing the LSAT twice, she found herself selling fax machines door to door. Because nothing says dream job like getting rejected by strangers all day. But as painful as that was, it toughened her up. When you hear no 500 times a day, you start realizing it doesn't actually mean anything. One night, while getting ready for a party, she had a revelation. She wanted smooth-looking legs under her white pants, so she cut the feet off her control-top pantyhose. Boom! Problem solved. Except instead of just moving on with her night, she realized this could be a business. With $5,000 in savings, zero industry experience, and a healthy dose of delusion, which, let's be honest, every entrepreneur needs, she started cold calling textile mills. Most weren't interested until one owner mentioned it to his daughters, and they convinced him to take a chance. After securing a manufacturer, she designed her own logo, packaging, and branding, intentionally making it fun, bright, and not something that looked like it came from your grandma's underwear drawer. But getting Spanx into stores? That was a whole new battle. So, in true I will not be ignored fashion, she flew to Neiman Marcus and, during her pitch, literally dragged a buyer into the bathroom to prove how game-changing her product was. It worked. Spanx hit the shelves and then Oprah happened. One shout-out on her favorite things list, and suddenly, Blakely had an empire on her hands. But here's where she really played it smart. She never took outside investors, keeping full control over her brand, and reinvesting every dollar back into the business. Eventually, Spanx expanded beyond shapewear, launching leggings, activewear, and even denim. In 2012, she became the world's youngest self-made female billionaire, and instead of retiring on a yacht somewhere, she signed the Giving Pledge, committing to philanthropy and funding women entrepreneurs. So what's the takeaway? Success isn't about having the perfect plan. It's about relentless problem-solving, a willingness to look ridiculous, and the sheer nerve to keep pushing forward when everyone tells you no. Now, I'll leave you to discuss in the comments. Do you think rejection is actually a blessing in disguise? You can support us by subscribing if you haven't already. Take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, and I'll catch you soon in another video.